guys, what's up? Rockball666 here today, having a look at another Play Asia exclusive. So this one here, Leap of Fate. So this is again a limited edition box set setup that these guys have done. So this is sealed, so we'll do a bit of an unboxing of this one. And we'll whack it on, have a bit of a look, see what the game's like. First 15-20 minutes, give you a bit of an impression and a bit of a look at the gameplay of the first 15-20 minutes. So, get a corner open here. So yeah, this one was pretty cool. This one came with, so this one does have the soundtrack to it as well. No artworks or anything with this one. So we'll get rid of all of that shrink wrapping there. So that's him. So what I'll do is I'll pull out this. Now, you might have watched one of my other videos where I had a bit of an issue with one of the corners of the boxes. This is the first time I've noticed that. Just is a little bit disappointing. I mean, this was probably about 30 US, which is maybe $40 Australian. So this was one of the more expensive ones that I've got. Only because of the game actually intrigued me. So that's why I got this one with no discount. Usually I don't do that. That's a little bit disappointing, being that they're, straight collectibles to me. So they'll go in my little collection for a very long time. But look, it's not a deal breaker. And it is what it is. So that's all the stuff in there. I'll stand him up in the corner if he wants to stay. Give him some. There we are. Alright, so that's my certificate there. Again, we've got a small embossing on the top there. I can see it on the back, and that's the back. So this is getting towards the end of the run, it seems. Number 1030 of 1200. So there wasn't too many of these floating around. So we also have the game disc, obviously. I'd hope that came with it. And then this soundtrack to the game. No other stuff floating around. So we'll check this out. This is in my hand. Pull the shrink wrap off here. So notice firstly that this one doesn't have a spine strip. Most of these discs do have spine strips that come with these limited editions. I'm looking for the start of the pull tab here, which is non-existent. So I'll just go the old-fashioned way of ripping it off. Geez, that didn't work at all. Alright, that's cool. So this looks like kind of a longer type one. This has 15 tracks on it. Some of the ones I've seen recently are only around the 10 track mark. I guess that kind of depends on how many tracks there is in the actual game as well. So I do have a starting point here. Or I thought I had a starting point. Yep, here we go. So give that the old coil off. Rubbish corner. So that's it there. It does kind of look cool, this game. It got my attention from the screenshots online. I just kind of have a look and see, I mainly have a look at these titles based on the pricing. So that's the inside there. And again, we do have some artwork behind, which is always a good touch. A decent quality print on all the discs that I've had a look at in the last couple of videos as well. So this one we've got inside artwork there, or a bit of a manual, I guess you'd call it, and that one there. So pop him back together. Yep. Not knocking everything over either. So again, we've got an official PlayStation seal on this one. Like to see that. So I'm yet to come across the Play Asia exclusive that isn't packaged in that particular format. So I don't know if they pay extra for that or how exactly that works. The idea of that little seal is that there's a pull tab on it, but it hasn't really worked since PlayStation 2 games worked. Actually had a little tab that worked, but recently they haven't worked. It's just been ultra heat treated, and it's molded the plastic to itself and all the rest of the plastic. So take that one off. So that's the game. I'll give you a better look at that one. Just the front art there. And we've got the back here. So this case does feel quite weighty. So let's have a look at what's inside here. So we've got a fairly decent manual. So I'll pull that out and I'll pull that disc out as well. So we've got some artwork inside, which I like. I do like that they've done that with quite a few of their releases. Again, it's the quality and the money that's been spent. So that's the disc sitting in there. And then we've got the manual as well. So if I can pop that there, I'll bet you I'll knock that over. So this one's quite a lengthy one. Hints of starting players, kind of a bit of an older type manual, which actually tells you about the game and stuff, not just press X to do this or perform this move. Cool. I'm actually looking forward to chucking this on. So without further ado, let's put it on the console, see what it's like for the first 15-20 minutes or so. Tell me what you think, if you think this might be something you'd play or not, or whatever the case is, but let's check it out and see what it's like. Alright, so that installed super quick. By the time the console booted up, it was ready to go, so we'll chuck it on. Again, we're testing this on the PlayStation 4 20th anniversary console on the PS3 Kiosk. So I'll let the first FMVs and everything run through, just to see exactly how long it takes to get into the game itself. Whose fate will I explore? Alright, so it looks like they're locked. Cool.
As long as I can remember, I've had issues with family. My mum got committed to an institution when I was 4. And my dad, who knows? So my grandparents took me in. The whole thing was a shock to them, and they sought refuge in esotericism. They became bitter and distant.
The artwork's cool.
At 19, I got accepted at NYU in physics. So I left Montreal as fast as I could and never looked back. I loved sciences. But then I came upon this collection of arcane scriptures at the library. These texts went much deeper than those on my grandparents' bookshelf. I became obsessed and came back day after day. That's when they made contact. The Cabal didn't need a silver tongue to convince. They just showed me. Magic. The stuff of legend. It was real. Soon after, I received my initiate's name, Eon. I was now part of an arcane society. A dream come true, right? Not quite. The Cabal's edicts are strict and dehumanizing. Ascension only occurs as magic replaces the mind, or so they said. I, Gabriel Oxley, started fading away. After 7 years of deprivation and absolute submission, it's a miracle I could still think. One fateful day, I found the last bit of resolve left in me, and I ran for my life.
Alright, cool. So we're trying to escape them. This premise is kind of alright. Let's hope the gameplay is as interesting as the story. Okay, so I've got to find the Crucible of Fates. So move, aim. Alright, cool. Yep, I get it. Is there something I can collect? No. Shadow walk by aiming and pressing R1. Alright, that's cool. Hold R2 to attack. Oh. cards with this one. Cool. But I'm holding R2. Why aren't I attacking anymore? Do I not have powers or something? What happened? Oh, that's R1. That's a heavy attack. Or did it say to press R1 perhaps? I don't know, but I missed that. Are you dead? Oh. So I can shoot them from here. Alright, so it must have told me to press R1. I'm running out of bullets. Because now I can't attack. So I guess I have to make them spawn, which is kind of weird. So you can only get into battle when you're ready, I guess.
Greetings, Eo. You have come to this place to undergo the test, as many other ambitious mages before you. Here is a magical tarot deck that can read your soul and make you confront your own fears. Survive, and you could become the most powerful mage in this world. Good luck.
Alright, let's go with the tarot. So I'm upgrading my Android's magical. Oh, alright, so this is like the level select, I guess. Special ability meters can be used by a number of times, one per charge. Alright, so I did obviously run out of charge, but. Okay, so I really don't understand my like magic system. Where is this recharging? There's got to be a little area that I'm missing here. So I can see that going down, but how do I know how many times I can actually shoot people? I'm missing something here. Let's have a look. So, I'm looking. Special abilities can be used a number of times per combat. So that's my charge. That's cool. It's acting as if I can go across, but I can't. So my fireball's on the right. That makes sense. But how do I recharge them? Okay, so I've got 2 fireballs left. Is the expectation that I'm supposed to kill everyone with like 4 fireballs or something? Alright, no fireballs left, so now what? They're not recharging. Am I supposed to get them from cars or something? I can't manually attack, and my R2 reloads every now and then, and there's no information as to when it's reloading. Can I smash through them like this? No. So now I've got no slides left. I've got literally there's nothing I can do. Ah, why L2 now? Oh, he just keeps doing it. I am very confused. Alright, let's teleport and see what the next level does. Alright, so I'm guessing this is the easier of the two. So why L2, why? And he's still going. Maybe that was my special ability that was coming from the last level. I'm gonna have to assume. So I take it he just constantly shoots. I'm not gonna lie, pretty confused with this game. Alright, let's have a look at this and see what this says. Oh, so I can only choose one of them. Upgrade card, spend mana to upgrade your skills. Yeah, why not? Alright, what's a passive skill? Oh, I have to unlock the bottom spell this time. Okay, so I've got a skill set here. You have 112 and it costs 72. Haunting Wind, Shadow Walk through enemies to damage them. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna get the key for that mystery one from this. Killing creatures with your Shadow Walk or Glyph generates mana. Okay, cool. So, what I want to do first is kill them with these. Oh, or not. There's not many, like, health areas. Okay, so it's making me Shadow Walk through enemies. That's cool. Try to kill several creatures with each Shadow Walk. Alright. Spend mana to acquire resources. So this is the shop? Alright. Okay, so I can buy the key, I can buy energy, or I can buy health. Does that mean it's going to upgrade my health or give me 1 health? Okay, well that was a waste. I've got energy cells and I need to buy a key, so let's buy a key. Got the key. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little bit confusing. But that's cool. That's alright. Yeah, I want it. Alright, cool. But I really didn't even do that level, and it just like skipped me past it. Alright, so here's a boss level. I'm almost convinced my buttons are getting stuck, so why was he continuously shooting before? Okay, I've got trigger extenders. Where's the thing? Can you see that I've got trigger extenders on that? Maybe it's getting stuck because I have to press it really hard for it to work. But the left arm works all the time, but it told me to use R2, not L2. Thus my confusion. Alright, so what am I doing? Tell me.
I was wondering how much longer you'd stay on the run, Ethan. You made the right choice coming to the Crucible of Fates.
Choose a reward. So, Orbiting 2 drones to follow you around and shoot home missiles. This affects only while you shoot. Shoot enemies on fire when... Set enemies on fire with shadow walking through them. Skeleton keys are no longer spent when opening a locked or chest. Well, it's only 10 mana for the skeleton key. Yeah, I like setting them on fire. No, the drones is cool. Let's go drones. So you're gonna give me another set of cards, or... Alright. So let's try this drone thing, so when I shoot, they shoot as well. Yeah, I'm pretty convinced my R2 button does not work, so that's cool. Is there someone else? I am done. Is there anything in here that's like worth picking up? No? Not gonna lie, this game kind of seems easier. Let's go to a hard level for the last. Well, this is 3 skeletons, so I assume skeleton dudes are hard. Okay, so he kind of got me pretty quick. So he was a little bit bigger.
It's too bad you failed the test and died.
Jeez, that's
Now,
cool.
instead, you'll be part of the Crucible of Fates forever. Time for me to start calling the next candidate.
So you literally just keep going until you die. Well, that's pretty intense. So it looks like there's 4 difficulty levels now that I can actually try them. So where am I going though? Back to the very first set of... Wow. I guess it would become easier as you go along because you're upgrading your stuff along the way. Are these the first guys though? Yeah, no, this is definitely the first one. But see, I no longer have I no longer have that wind. No. Yeah, because I chose the drones, but the drones are gone now. Alright. Cool. One more. I keep shooting myself with the cars, which definitely doesn't help. Hey! Oh! Alright, so that gave me a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, this is cool. Alright, so now I've got these 3 cards up here. What are these 2? Extra cards. For each level, find the hidden clockwork key and unlock a bonus card. So do I want to give? Well, I've got 3 cards. Oh, look list. Now I have to choose one. Oh, that's sick. Got this dude following me around. Oh, I gotta show you that. Let's go this one. shoot him because he's got a shield. But I can't get him. Do you reckon I can zap through him? No. Alright, he killed him anyway. Yeah, he's cool, that guy. I'm glad I got him. Okay. Oops, didn't see the guys at all. Chest. So that looked like it added a health tab. But none of this stuff seems to stay. Alright, cool. I'm going to leave it there. I'm kind of impressed with that. So let's leave it there and have a final look. Alright, so there you have it. That was about the first 20 minutes of gameplay of Leap of Fate. So I was kind of impressed with that. It was a little bit confusing at the start. I'll pick up this and give you a look at what exactly I'm talking about. So if you can see here, I've got extenders on the actual thumbsticks, but I've also got trigger extenders. So I'm pretty sure that that's ruining my R2 button. Nonetheless, I think that's what was leading to most of my confusion, was it just didn't actually seem to be responding when I was pressing things. But I kind of enjoyed that. It would be something I'd chuck on again. Loaded pretty quick. The storyline has me intrigued. I'm quite interested to see exactly how the progression goes, because I did die obviously, and it kind of threw me all the way back to the start. It didn't appear that my upgrades that I got had stuck, so I don't really see the point of throwing me back to the start if my upgrades aren't sticking for next time around. But that's pretty much it. What do you guys think? Something you'd play, something you'd buy? I don't know if you can actually download this on PSN or not. Probably geolocation dependent as well. Haven't checked if it's on the Australian store because I've got the physical game obviously that we're reviewing here. That's it guys. Hit subscribe, chuck us some comments, let me know what you think. If you have something that you want us to have a look at, let me know and we can possibly do that down the track.